A hidden ancient sanctuary remains concealed from the outside world, documented in deep natural history records. This is no ordinary jungle, but a fortress governed by an intense silence that strictly controls the wilderness today. The firm soil of this prehistoric land shakes from an unfamiliar and terrifying structural tremor line that emerges now. The largest forest predators become terrified as an ancient hidden disaster emerges to satisfy its hunger for dominance. Emerging from deep mysterious waters, the world's largest primal family, the Golden Titanoboa family, enters this ancient territory today. The magnificent mother Titanoboa enters the territory to challenge and assert her dominance over the natural land order today. Alongside crawl 10 giant babies determined to help eliminate rival hunters and seize absolute territorial control immediately today. Timecode 049 to 056. Visuals. Wide view of the central clearing as the dangerous prehistoric legends compilation begins to unfold rapidly. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Central Combat Field. VO. Timecode 056 to 103. Visuals. High-speed slow-motion tracking shot of the 11 giant serpents launching their attack from all directions simultaneously. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Clay. Timecode 103 to 110. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa looping her coils swiftly around a rival predator's shoulders and broad chest structure. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Zone. Voiceover. Timecode 110 to 117. Visuals. The 10 giant snake babies swarming the remaining hunters, wrapping their coils around limbs and feet. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Zone. Voiceover. Charo. Timecode 117 to 124. Visuals. Close-up of multiple golden coils constricting together, flattening the coarse fur of the trapped predators. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Clearing Center. Voiceover. Timecode 124 to 131. Visuals. The trapped forest hunters opening their jaws wide in strain, their respiration severely hindered underwater style. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Arena. Voic. Timecode 131 to 138. Visuals. Ancient creatures in the surrounding forest fleeing in terror into deep rock fissures as waves of panic spread. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Forest Border. Voiceoff. Timecode 138 to 145. Visuals. Extreme close-up of the rival alpha predator's eye widening as a bright crimson glow covers the pupil. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Battle Site. Voiceover. Charo. Timecode 145 to 152. Visuals. Despite the immense pressure, the rival hunter twists its torso to deliver a heavy bite toward the coils. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Clearing Ground Floor. Voice. Timecode 152 to 159. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa uses her flexible body loops to scoop up a sharp, heavy piece of granite rock from silt. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Swamp Floor Silt. Voiceover. Timecode 159 to 206. Visuals. Close-up of the sharp granite stone being swung with immense muscular velocity through the misty clearing. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Clearing Center. VO. Timecode 206 to 213. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa slamming the stone down hard into the lower cranial base behind the main rival's head. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Zone. Voiceover. Cha. Timecode 213 to 220. Visuals. The target predator trembling violently, its countergrip immediately slipping off the golden hide in pain. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Battle Clearing Face. Voic. Timecode 220 to 227. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa combining her forward body loops together into a single, dense, muscular hammer shape. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Clearing Center. Voiceover. Timecode 227 to 234. Visuals. The 10 giant baby snakes simultaneously forming crushing clusters to reinforce their mother's trajectory. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Clearing Center. Voiceover. Timecode 234 to 241. Visuals. The Tsunari family delivering a powerful, synchronized slam strike directly onto the competitor's jaws. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, Combat Zone. Voiceover. Cha. Timecode 241 to 248. Visuals. The defeated predators flying backward from the impact force, crashing through ancient mahogany trees. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, forest border. Voiceover. Cha. Time code 248 to 255. Visuals. Wide tracking shot of the entirely upended jungle clearing covered in mud, splintered trunks, and fluid ripples. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, battlefield panorama. Time code 255 to 302. Visuals. Medium shot of Mother Titanoboa pacing through the debris field, her 10 babies flanking her sides tightly. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, combat arena area. Voiceoff. Time code 302 to 309. Visuals. The invading predator's frames losing all muscular tension, collapsing completely motionless onto the floor silt. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, clearing ground floor. Time code 323 to 330. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa using her immense body length to drag the lifeless competitors across the mud tracks. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, mud path floor. Voiceover. Time code 330 to 337. Visuals. The Golden family casting the massive weights of the dead predators deep into a boiling swamp abyss hole. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, boiling swamp entrance. Voik. Time code 337 to 344. Visuals. The dark mouth of the boiling swamp swallowing the figures of the competitors, bubbles popping slowly. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, boiling swamp abyss. Voiceover. Time code 344 to 351. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa sliding out of the marsh trail, her babies following as mud slides off their scales. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, cave exterior path. Voiceover. Time code 351 to 358. Visuals. The Tsunari family moving slowly with steady paths away from the battlefield up an elevated slope. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, mountain base slope. Voiceover. C. Time code 358 to 405. Visuals. The large snakes climbing up a steep, rock-strewn cliff wall path as valley wind brushes them. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, rocky peak slope. Voiceover. Karen. Time code 405 to 412. Visuals. Mother Titanoboa and her 10 giant babies mounting the highest cliff platform ledge safely together. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, high peak platform. Voiceover. Time code 412 to 419. Visuals. The sun setting on the horizon, casting a deep crimson glow over the landscape and golden bodies. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, peak overlook horizon. Voiceover. Time code 419 to 426. Visuals. Close-up of Mother Titanoboa's face, her eyes shifting back to a calm commanding guard expression. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, high rock ledge. Voiceover. Charo. Time code 426 to 433. Visuals. Silhouette shot of the Golden family coiled perfectly balanced between the crimson sun and rising moon. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, peak horizon line. Voiceover. Time code 433 to 440. Visuals. The entire family raising their upper body segments high, letting out an aggressive synchronized warning hiss. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, high peak platform. Vo. Time code 440 to 447. Visuals. Wide view of the pristine jungle canopy undulating slightly as the acoustic wave ripples outward today. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, open sky panorama view. Voicio. Time code 447 to 454. Visuals. Close-up of Mother Titanoboa's powerful unblinking gaze resting on the stone shelf under clear skies. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, stone shelf surface. Voiceover. Time code 454 to 501. Visuals. Aerial drone shot tracking along the fractured tree lines where thick trunks collapse during fight. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, aerial forest canopy view. Voicio. Time code 501 to 508. Visuals. Close-up of the disturbed swamp mud pool slowly settling as green glowing gas particles dim. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, marsh clearing floor pools. Voiceover. Time code 508 to 515. Visuals. Small prehistoric lizards emerging cautiously from deep stone fissures to inspect the quieted mud. Location. The Amber Sanctuary, rocky outcropping. Voiceover.